one of the things that is going to end up happening, however significant it's going to be, I think will remain to be seen. But they keep talking about, the Bill Ackmans of the world that are going to leave New York City, that they're going to relocate.
Bon voyage!
Like, first of all, you can't get out of there fast enough.
God, good.
And where in the United States, with your gauche, tasteless, cultureless approach to the high life, would you be accepted? And the only place that comes to mind is Miami, Florida.
Oh, they'll all be down. They'll come to, and I wish it were just Miami, but unfortunately it's the Tri-County area. But this is where they're all going to come. And that's like, look, I'm leaving, so I don't care. They can have South Florida. Everything south of Lake Okeechobee is going to be underwater in 20 years anyway, so let them have it. But when people say things like they're going to leave New York, I want Zohran to turn and be like, yeah, don't threaten us with a good time. Good. You know what? Then maybe regular people in New York could get some semblance of, relief, rent control, grocery assistance, whatever, public transportation that's free. Maybe they could actually, have a life.
Well, speaking of Zohran, and speaking of just how desperate they are to avoid him winning, which is not going to happen. Zohran is going to be the next mayor of New York City.
Oh, that's really good right here.
I want people to understand, first of all, just how Miami, yeah, it's true.
That's good. And
just how depraved, not just Andrew Cuomo is, but all of the people that are around him. So I believe in living in a world where people tell you exactly how they feel, which is the one thing that I respect about the Zion Nazis, is that they really will tell you that, they hate blacks, they hate gays, they hate all these. They say that they like gay marriage, even though, as you've pointed out, they're not pro-LGBT in any way.
No, they don't have gay marriage there.
No. And so what I thought was very telling in a final defiant act of desperation and bigotry was this AI advertisement that the Cuomo campaign dropped about Zohran and then had to pull it almost immediately. But as we know, the internet is forever. And this is going to be one of the lasting legacies of Andrew Cuomo and the terror that he reigned over New York for so many years.
Mamdani's opponents want you to believe he's an inexperienced radical whose policies will make New York City more dangerous. But what do his actual supporters think?
Mamdani isn't crazy.
He's just trying to even the playing field.
Give everyone a fair shot. Sure, he said multiple times we need to defund the police, but that was just a metaphor.
And yes, he did say crime is a social construct. But that was also a metaphor.
His main backer, the Democratic Socialists' ideas are common sense, such as
decriminalizing misdemeanors, like shoplifting.
I mean, wow. So
I'm confused. So this is an ad. I thought you said it was an ad that Cuomo put out.
This is an ad that Cuomo put out and then pulled it immediately.
Okay, so it looks completely AI to me.
It is AI.
Okay, these people are pathetic. Yeah.
So it's an AI ad, and they're immediately putting a black man with a keffiyeh on, no less, and with a mask on, and now he's shoplifting in a CVS pharmacy type.
No, he's not shoplifting. They're making him look like he's far left, and he was like a mask forcer.
Yeah, no, but they're saying that he's going to decriminalize shoplifting. That's what he said.
Oh,
there's more. And it gets worse.
Third-degree assault.
Trespassing.
Okay.
Prostitution.
And drunk driving.
With plans to decriminalize all drugs, Mamdani will be a job creator for drug dealers.
Instead of helping us homeless get off the streets and into the mental health facilities we need,
that's
he
not
wants
a real
to give
person.
us safe injection sites to do crack and let us sleep in subway carts.
These are actual policies Mamdani and the DSA want to implement on day one.
When a woman's being domestically abused, she finally won't have to deal with some pesky cop to arrest the abuser, but now a social worker to help, kumbaya the situation.
The irony of Cuomo putting out an ad about abusing women.
Breathe out.
Mamdani is finally lowering jail sentences.
Guilty! But Mamdani says you're free to go.
I mean, give them credit. You know, if they're going to go for broke, they might as well go for, you know, the home run.
It's just so off the wall that it really reminds me of like a Saturday Night Live skit. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right. It's the ultimate straw man farce, but nobody's buying this.
I don't think anybody's buying it, but hey, remember, like you said, sometimes ads are not meant to get new voters. Sometimes ads are done specifically to reinforce the echo chamber of the people that they already have. That is what they're doing.
Oh, it's so bad.
Who cares if legalizing prostitution statistically leads to an increase for sex trafficking of women and young girls by 70%?
You can't have safety without equality.
For unlawful abiding citizens like us, globalize the intifada.
Okay.
At least they read it correctly. Normally when they say it, they call it the infitada. Make it sound like a food. Whenever anyone else who wants to paint that as something other than it is uses it, they don't say it right. This, at least he's saying it right. This is so absurd.
Now, I just have to say, the Palestinian flag and the American flag look a hell of a lot better together than the American flag and the Zion-Nazi flag.
I don't like any of it, but yeah. So
you can say what you want, but at the end of the day, we have a beautiful flag. We do. Doesn't mean that
it doesn't
mean that it doesn't stand for what it should stand for. I'm just saying it's a very beautiful flag.
I bet you the same people that think we have a beautiful flag think Mount Rushmore is beautiful too.
Knowing the truth about Mount Rushmore and why
it's six grandfathers. It's six grandfathers.
Yeah, it was done on purpose.
I feel the same way about this flag that I feel about Mount Rushmore.
I get it. All right, let's finish it.
Full abiding citizens like us, globalize the intifada.
I'm a criminal. I'm a criminal. I'm a criminal.
I'm a criminal.
Yep. I'm a criminal.
For Zohran.
For Zohran Mamdani.
I didn't have a real job until I was 30, but sure, give me the keys to the city. What's the worst that can happen?
Oh, that's so great. It's like Escape from New York.
Considering that so much of New York has ended up that way. But, you know, what we talked about earlier, which I think is very important to point out here, is that when there was a pushback on crime in New York from everything that transpired in the 70s and 80s as a result of the Vietnam War and which, of course, to me was always about getting the natural resources, particularly the poppy, the opium, and of course, you know, bringing the heroin to the States and trading it. And so much of it ended up being traded in parts of New York like Harlem, which is what really destroyed so many of these communities. There was a early 90s reversal in terms of policy because New York was in such bad shape.
Is this done?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, actually, there is a second. Let's see what else.
Paid for by Cuomo for NYC.
Well, let's not forget that that's who paid for it.
People are so sick of the fear mongering and nobody's buying it anymore. There's like a handful of people that watch Fox or whatever that other one is that hear terms like socialism and communism and that's it. That's all they need to hear and they hate somebody. But it's a very small group of people. And the Jewish community predominantly supports Mamdani.